Hello everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be going through my skincare drawer. I just went ahead and took out like my entire drawer out of my drawer set. That way I can sort of go through everything in here and reorganize it a little bit better. I have some overflow of some products that I had to take out of other spots just because the skincare drawer is completely filled, and I have a ton of stuff in here that I just am not going to use that I really need to get rid of. So I figured I may as well just go ahead and make a full-on declutter video going through all this stuff. So I guess we'll kind of go ahead and just get into it. First thing I have here is from Dermalogica. This is their Daily Superfoliant, and I really like the Daily Microfoliant. I actually have that in my bathroom, so I definitely want to keep the Superfoliant. I do think I'm actually going to open this up to kind of make a little bit more space, and this is the whole big full size, so I am going to keep that. I'm just going to put it off to the side for now just so I can make a little bit more space. Then I have this here from CosRX. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mousse and Power Essence. I got this from Influenster and I tried it once just for the review, but I haven't really used it. I'm pretty sure I decluttered this last time and I gave it to my mom, but somehow it ended up back in here, so this one I am going to declutter. Another one I'm going to declutter is this from Fresh. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum. It's kind of like a serum that you mix together all of the oil, and I used it quite a bit actually, but it's a really big bottle. This is 3.3 ounces of serum, which is a lot for a serum, and I used a ton. I used it many days in a row, a couple weeks in a row, and I still just have a ton of product left, so I'm you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and declutter it because I'm never going to use it up, and I don't even really like it that much. I don't really love the scent of rose, so that one has to go. Then I have this from I Do Care. This is the Thirst Things First Revitalizing Vitamin C Mist Mask. It's kind of like a vitamin C spray. This smells really good. It's another one where you kind of shake it up. I actually need to put this by my bed and use this because I really like this. I've gone through an entire one of these before, but I just haven't reached for it because it somehow got to the back of my drawer, so I am going to keep that. Then I have this from Clinique. This is the Moisture Surge Intense 72-hour lipid replenishing hydrator, and I used to have this, but I think I decluttered it a really long time ago. I haven't used this in years, and it's still brand new, so I do think I want to try this one out, so I am going to keep that. Then I have this from IT Cosmetics. This is their Hello Results Wrinkle Reducing Daily Retinol Cream. I used this quite a bit, but I haven't really been using it. I don't have a retinol currently in my skincare routine. I feel like it's just a little bit too harsh on my skin because I have very dry, kind of sensitive skin, and I don't really need a retinol, so I am just going to get rid of that one as well. Then I have this from La Roche-Posay. This is their Purifying Foaming Cleanser, and this is just a mini. I'm pretty sure it's unopened. Oh, well, it doesn't have the seal on it, but I have not used this before. But since I know I'm going to get rid of a couple other cleansers, I am just going to keep this one. I don't really use cleanser very often. I keep one in the shower, and I'll mostly just use the Dermalogica one. But for removing my makeup, I just use a micellar water and a toner sometimes, and that's pretty much it for makeup removal, and I find that it works perfectly fine for my skin. So I don't really use cleanser, but I do want to have a couple on hand, so I am going to keep this one since it's newer. And then an older one that I'm going to get rid of is this here from Drunk Elephant. This is the No. 9 Jelly Cleanser, and this one, I don't know actually. Oh, cool packaging. I've never used this before, but it is pretty old, so I am just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Then I have another cleanser here. This one is from Tatcha. This is their Deep Cleanse. It's the one that goes with the water cream. It's getting a little bit older, but it's definitely not as old as that Drunk Elephant one, so this one I am going to keep. Then I have this from Peach and Lily. This is their Pore Proof Perfecting Clay Mask. This is just a little mini one, and it just looks like this. Let me see what the inside looks like. Oh yeah, you can see it's just a regular kind of clay mask. This one I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep it in the box just because it's not really taking up any extra space, so I am going to keep that one. Then I have this from Cotage. This is the moisturizing mask. I don't think I've ever used this one. Yeah, that one's completely sealed, so I am just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Then I have this. This is the All Kill Blackhead Remover Stick. I got this for after my nose surgery. I had tons of clogged pores and stuff because I had tape on it for basically a week. So I had very oily pores and they were all clogged. So I thought that this would help, but honestly, it just didn't really do much. So then I just have this like skin clearing tool, which I don't know why it's like dirty, that's weird, but I I don't know what the brand is. It's kind of rubbing off all of this stuff, but it's one of these like sonic ones that like you press the button and then you can like scrape to clean out your pores, and then this is just the charger for it. So I am gonna keep that, but I'll put that off to the side. Then I have this from Strivectin. This is the Tighten and Lift Peptide Tightening Brightening Face Serum. I am going to be keeping that one. Then I have this from Derma-E. This is the Ultra Lift DMAE Concentrated Serum with copper peptides. I love anything that has peptides in it, so definitely gonna keep this one and give it a go. Then I have this from Peter Thomas Roth. This is their Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. This is pretty new to my collection as well, so I am gonna keep that. Then I have this from Pharmacy. This is the Honey Potion Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I actually have used this quite a bit. It's not my favorite thing. Like, it smells kind of weird, but it is actually a very good hydrating mask, and I don't really think I'm going to keep any other ones. If I have any other ones, I think I'm just going to get rid of them. But yeah, I am going to keep this one for now. Then I have this from Clinique. This is the 7-Day Scrub Cream, which I think is just like an exfoliator. I think this is also sealed. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, sounds like I just broke it. Okay. Well, anyway, I can't really take that off, but I haven't used this before, but I think it's pretty much newer to my collection than a couple other things, so I am just going to keep that. Then I have this from Dermalogica. This is the Invisible Physical Defense SPF 30 Broad Spectrum. Right now I use the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, but once I use that one up, I guess I will go ahead and use that one, so I'm going to keep that. Then I have a little itty bitty mini Dermalogica microfoliant, and I'm definitely going to keep this one. I love that stuff. Then I have two little Glam Glow Super Mud treatments. We'll see if any of them are open. So this one's still sealed, and that one is open. So I think I'm going to keep the bigger one that's open and just get rid of this little mini one that's still sealed. Then I have this from Kate Somerville. This is the Exfoliate, and I've heard that this is actually really good, and I have been wanting to try it out. I didn't even remember that I had this, to be honest. Like, I have so many minis in here, like pretty much just like a bunch of free samples or Ipsy stuff that I get but like never ever use, so I definitely want to keep that one and try it out. Then I have this from Estee Lauder. I think I actually have two. This is the Revitalizing Supreme Plus Global Anti-Aging Power Cream. And yeah, this is the same thing. So I think what I'm going to do is just keep one of them and get rid of the other. Then I have this from Laneige. This is the Water Sleeping Mask, and I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. I used to have a full size of this like a long time ago, but it's not like a moisturizer. It's like an overnight mask that you have to put on and then like I think wash off in the morning. It's kind of weird. So I just think I am going to declutter this. I have never used that before either, so it's a good one to pass on. Then I have this little thing from Keys Soul Care. This is the Comforting Balm, and I don't even know what this does. Apply generously to where the skin needs dryness relief. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. I don't really see myself using it, so I'm going to pass that on. Then I have this here from Lancome. This is the Hydra Zen Anti-Stress Glow Liquid Moisturizer. I'm just going to open this up and take it out of the packaging actually. So this is what it looks like outside of the packaging. It's a really, really nice like glass bottle, and I am interested to try this out, so I'm going to keep that one. Then I have this Indie Lee COQ10 toner, and I've used up almost the entire thing, and then I also have a mini, so I really like that product and I'm definitely going to keep it. Then I have this here from Amore Pacific. This is the Time Response Skin Reserve Cream, and I think, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I used this. Yeah, I have used it quite a bit, but it's very thick and I don't love how it feels on my skin. Like, it's almost that super heavy sort of thickness where you feel like it's like clogging your pores, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. And then I have this. This is the Mindful Bubble Cleanse Extra Clean Activated Charcoal Bamboo Water from Chase and Rabbits. I don't know, never heard of this brand before, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass that on. Then I have this from Perricone. This is their Cold Plasma Plus Intensive Hydrating Complex, and I think I'm going to keep this. If I remember correctly, I do think it smells a little funny, but is a product that works, so I definitely want to hold on to that one. All the way over here we have this from Kula. This is the Refreshing Water Cream Sunscreen. I don't know, oh, it's SPF 50, so that's actually really cool. I haven't used this yet, and it's also pretty new, so I definitely think I'm gonna hold on to this one. I haven't tried anything from Kula, but I know that they're pretty popular for like sun care, so definitely want to hold on to that. And then I have this from Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tight Facial, and I have used this a bunch of times and it's really, really good, so I definitely want to hold on to that. Then I have this here from Tatcha. This is the Dewy Skin Cream. I've used up one of these before, and it looks like I've dipped into here a couple of times. But I think after I use up, right now I'm using an IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Moisturizer, or Confidence in a Cream, I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna use this because I think this is like my next oldest cream that I have in here, like, or moisturizer, so I think that's the one that I'm gonna use up next. Then I have a little Grande Lash Serum, and I think this one is still sealed. I have one that is open on my desk already, but when I used it, it kind of made like a weird red line along my lash line where I had applied it, so I don't know if they reformulated it or maybe it was just like a weird thing, like a one-time thing, but I am going to try this again. So I'm going to keep the one that's already open, and I think I'm also going to keep this one because these can be pretty expensive, so I don't want to pass it on just yet and it's still sealed, so I think I'm going to keep that. Then I have this from Proactive. This is their green tea moisturizer, and I think I am going to pass that one on. Then I also have from Philosophy, this is the Nature in a Jar Skin Reset Serum. I think I am going to get rid of this one. Then I have one of these little Freeman micro darts. These are supposed to be for like any dark spot areas, like from acne scarring or stuff like that, and I feel like it's always good to have some of these on hand, so I am going to keep that. Then I have this little jade roller, and I'm going to keep it. I have a little mini Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, which I'm going to keep. I have a little IT Cosmetics Beauty in Your Sleep Cream that I'm going to keep. I have this from Exuviance. This is the Detox Mud Mask. I'm going to get rid of that. And lastly, I have an unopened Kopari Lip Glossy. This is like one of my absolute favorite lip balms ever, so I am definitely going to keep that. So I'm going to throw these in here. And I think I'm going to start putting in my like moisturizers into here. I'm just going to put those back into place, and then we'll go through the rest of like these sheet masks and the under eye masks. So let me go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so organization isn't really making that much sense, and I have some like bigger products here on the side that I'm going to put over here. But first we have to go through some of these face masks. I've done a really good job of going through them and giving some away, like when I sell things on Poshmark. I also have this here from Bliss. This is the Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator. I actually think I'm going to keep this one. That seems pretty good, and I think this is a full size as well, so I'm going to keep that too. And now that I have a lot of extra space in here, I definitely can afford to keep it. So I have some more tools down here. This is like a little T-bar thing, which I'm just going to keep. And then I have this, which is like a little eyebrow razor type thing. So I'm also going to keep that. Then I have this from Peace Out Pores. And I think this is unopened, or yeah, I think this is unopened. So I think I'm going to maybe just put this on Poshmark. The packaging is a little bit messed up, but it's still sealed and nothing has been taken out of it. So I am going to declutter this. Then I think as far as these sheet masks go, these ones are pretty new because I remember I got these from my boyfriend. He got me like a little set of face masks, and those came in there. And then I think this one is kind of old, and then these are getting old, but they're still good. So I'm going to keep those. I'm just going to get rid of this one. Then I have a bunch of stuff over here. So I actually have a bunch of like pore strips and stuff, and those are obviously still good, so I'm going to keep them. Then I have this from Tula, which is a eye mask, which I'm going to keep. I have these from Patchology, which are still good. Then I have these pore strips from just like a random brand, and they're actually not good, so I am just going to go ahead and get rid of them. I have another good one from Biore, and then I have two of these Peace Out Pores that are open already. I have blackhead strips and then pore strips. I think I'm just going to get rid of the pore one and keep the blackhead one, whichever is left in there. And then I have another Tula, which I think is the same, yeah, the I Feel Amazing hydrogel mask for your eyes. The packaging is so cool. But okay, so I'm going to keep those, and I think I'm just going to leave these here in the back. And I'm going to move all my masks in the back, except leave these pore strips in here because I use those more frequently. So make a little space in here for some of these bigger products, just so we don't completely lose them. So I think that's pretty good. Now I should be able to actually fit everything and close this drawer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.